Complete TV Plus.
Here to review the stories we have on the front pages of these papers. Of course, Nigerians are anticipating. The supporters of these political presidential candidates are also anticipating. They are waiting to see who wins at the end of the day, who comes victorious. If we have the decision of the tribunal made public to Nigerians today. All right, Judgment Day, anxiety, security alert in Abuja as tribunal decides Atiku, Tinubu, Obi's fate. Anxiety, security alert in Abuja as tribunal decides Tinubu, Atiku, Obi's fate. IGP deploys 7 DIGs, 5 AIGs, riots, police to venue across Federal Capital Territory. NLC warning strike paralyzes government secretariats, hospitals, banks, others. Nigerian Labour Congress warning strike paralyzes government secretariats, hospitals, bank, others. Occupy Nigeria protests in 2012 induced by politics, says Fayemi. Occupy Nigeria protests in 2012 induced by politics, says Fayemi. Jonathan blames Nigeria's woes on lack of national integration. I will remove bottlenecks militating against ease of doing business, says the president, Tinubu. We have the Punch newspaper, the major headline, it reads, presidential poll, heavy security as tribunal decides Atiku Obi's petitions against Tinubu. Heavy security as tribunal decides Atiku Obi's petitions against the president, Tinubu. Police block entrance to court of appeal. 1 politicians against violence. 5 justices decide Atiku Obi's petitions. Today, security agents patrol Abuja. All right, quickly to Mr. Matthew. Matthew, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
All right, as you can see, it's a judgment day, a judgmental day for that matter. And this is what Nigerians have been anticipating after the 2023 election. Matthew, what are your expectations? We talked about this yesterday. Today is the D-Day, and I know you're optimistic. You have your preferred candidates, even if I know that you won't be able to say it on air. What are you expecting from the tribunal this morning?
My expectation is that judgment will be delivered today. That either Senator Amebola Tinubu, Atiku, or Obi will emerge victorious. That is my expectation.
Atiku,
Obi or Tinubu will emerge victorious. That's my expectation.
You don't have a preferred.
It's not about It's not about choice. In our legal jurisprudence here in Nigeria, it is prejudicial to extrapolate outcome of a case pending before a court of competent jurisdiction. If you do that, one could be confined to the prison.
Yeah, we can see the supporters of Tinubu right at the newsstand. We have
Comrade Akinde,
one of Atiku at the newsstand. Behind the camera, we have them. We have the supporters of Peter Obi also present here. Not just at the newsstand, we have them all over, and they are all anticipating. What advice would you give to these supporters?
My advice is that one, you should be circumspect in everything we do. Because I've heard that the police are before security. I'm equally not unaware that as Nigerians, we have right of peaceful protests. But we have had instances where Nigerian security agencies will be operate with high-handedness in terms of handling peaceful protests. That is why I will encourage everybody to remain calm, irrespective of the turnout of events, because we understand that this is not the final arbiter. Supreme Court is there, who is the final bus stop. So anyone that is not satisfied with the ruling that will come out from today's judgment can avail himself of the privilege of appeal at the level of Supreme Court.
Now, if the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is at the end of the day declared the winner of the 2023 poll, by the tribunal, do you see Atiku will be still, moving forward?
Definitely they will.
To Supreme Court.
Definitely they will. They will, because Supreme Court is like is the final arbiter anyway. Any judgment they give becomes a law. You understand that the particular issue that has to do with 25% from Abuja, Nigerians will want Supreme Court to give its own interpretation to that constitutional provision. So whatever interpretation the electoral tribunal gives it, Nigerians, not just the candidates, will not be satisfied. Nigerians will want Supreme Court to give its own interpretation of that constitutional provision. Because Nigerians want to, don't forget that in that election, there are so many areas the people are contending with. There's area that has to do with accusing INEC of not complying substantially with the provisions of the Electoral Act. Don't forget that in Rivers State, there was a situation where Premium Times newspaper went to recount the vote that came from Rivers State. And the result in INEC portal shows that what INEC declared is contrary to what they have in their portal. So I think it is good, after hearing from the petition courts, that people who feel dissatisfied should approach Supreme Court.
Every security everywhere, especially at the courts. Are we likely to witness any protest after the outcome of this?
I would discourage people from embarking on protests because of the nature of our security agencies. I understand that as Nigerians, it's entrenched in our constitution that we have right of peaceful protests. But again, how do you now? We have instances where people will be protesting peacefully. Some hoodlums will invade their ranks and turn it violent. Police will use that as an excuse to start harassing, intimidating, arresting, and detaining protesters. So I will encourage people, since there's another avenue where people who may not emerge victorious can appeal.
All right. I think that this is the major story we are having on the front pages of Nigerian newspapers. Let me see if we can touch more on the strike that is ongoing in the country presently. Are you feeling the vibe? Is there any sign
Labour is dead. I've been saying it. Labour is not existing in Nigeria. I no longer take them seriously. Because when they needed to fight, they didn't. Personally, I no longer take them seriously. Even if, though I'm not a member of their union, but they used to be the only major pressure group we have in Nigeria. But the way it stands today, right at the time of Ayuba, Waba, we now have Ajero. What we are seeing is a toothless bulldog. They only exist in principle, not in practice. They only exist on the page of newspaper, not in practice. We have instances where they have asked Nigerians to get ready, stock your house, we are going to engage government on the street. Before you know it, they chicken out. So for me, they don't have that competence and integrity to call Nigerians to action.
Yesterday we talked about 100 days of Tinubu in office, and which many of our reviewers or contributors here said Tinubu didn't live up to expectations. And we have on the front page of The Punch someone congratulating Tinubu for a job well done within 100 days in office.
I don't think whether you take time to go through the position of government itself. I mean the spokesperson of the government. They didn't say anything to reel out. Take your time and go through it. The only thing they mention is subsidy removal on gasoline, unification on Naira at the official window. They equally acknowledge the hardship that is occasioned by that unification. Take your time and go through it. I think they mentioned one or two other areas of their intention to rejuvenate economic activities.
Is that not enough? 100 days in office?
He have not done anything to warrant commendation. He can do more. I wish he would do better. Unfortunately, he have not been able to address the... Okay, let me tell you this, Mike. That is why yesterday when we were having this conversation, Kunle was taking it personal.
Okay.
But the point I was trying to make that yesterday is that, one, your policy should not be antithetical to the people. Because the Constitution says the welfare of Nigerians shall be the primary purpose. Have a policy that is biting hard on the people. And you are not taking steps to address it. Go and look at what the government said. All the areas okay palliative to the people. They mentioned that they're already giving palliative to the people. Don't forget that as we speak, it's on record that they have spent 185 billion naira to cushion the effect of subsidy removal of gasoline on the vulnerable Nigerians. Can we sufficiently say that Nigerians who are vulnerable have gotten it? We have an allegation in Lagos how subsidies were being sold in Lagos here. We are reading how people who tried to sell subsidy or who were selling subsidy materials were arrested in either Nasarawa or so. And for me, if you read what government said, you understand that they have not done much. They have not done anything. We are looking at a situation where your policies are hitting hard on the people. You are saying you are going to give 75 companies 1 billion each. It's a good intervention. But more than 3 months after that statement, it's not forthcoming. You are going to give 50,000 each to nano business owners, traders who perhaps do not have shop, who trade along the road. I cannot remember the number, whether 50,000 of them or so. Up to now, you have not done that. You are not going to give 1 million and 500,000, as the case may be, to small and medium scale business owners. More than 3 months after the promise, we are not seeing it. And what's the guarantee that that money will not be misappropriated? We are equally see the situation where the governors now people. Though it's an allegation, but it has been on record that all the governors in Nigeria, I think with the exception of Rivers State and one other states, have been diverting funds meant for the local government, the churches of government. And the president knows this. And you are equally directing palliative to these governors. Who tell you that it will get to them? That is why when Obaseki was accusing federal government of not having plan for the people after subsidy removal, I said it is not in the place of Obaseki to raise that issue. Because Obaseki himself is culpable. Subsidy removal means more money for federal government, more money for state governments. And before now, they were able to pay salary. So the money that accrues to their coffers as a result of subsidy removal, the state governments, what are they using it to do? Federal government, the one that accrues to them after subsidy removal, after sharing money from FAC, what are they using to do? Where I blame federal government more is the same governors that are sitting on funds meant for local government. You are channeling subsidy of palliative removal through them. It is wrong.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Can we have you?
No, just a minute, please. Let me talk. Please, sir.
All right.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Very fine.
So you say you want to say something?
Well, today is going to be the day that we are going to know whether all eyes are on the judiciary. As at 9:30, the Vice President arrived at the Court of Appeal where the judgment was going to take place, and they want to hear what they are going to say. I said something yesterday. The judges should not favor anybody.
Exactly, yes.
The judges should not favor anybody. The judges should interpret what the Constitution talks about.
Exactly, yes.
If the Constitution said a criminal cannot be our president, if the Constitution says the Constitution saying otherwise, or whatever the Constitution, let them follow the Constitution.
Whatever the Constitution allows.
Whatever the Constitution allows, let them follow the Constitution. If they don't follow Constitution, what happened in Gabon, what happened in Niger, the tsunami will be more. Because you can watch, everywhere is cancelled. I have an appointment, I have to cancel. The person called me that no. Let's see the result of what the tribunal is going to come out with.
Don't you think that's because of the ongoing strike?
Well, the ongoing strike is to some extent, but the tension that is mounting more is the
tribunal
judgment that is mounting. You understand, that is mounting. And I want to say this: if the judiciary fail today, what will happen is that they are no longer, nobody is going to take them. Because I stand to be corrected. Because the judiciary, they said they are corrupt. There are three arms of government. We have the executive, they are kind of, they are this thing. We have the legislature, they are doing their own law, they are giving the law. But the judiciary, if they fail this time, that means they are objective. And
are you optimistic that your candidate will win?
What I have just said is this.
Are you optimistic?
No, hold on, no. See, I am talking based on Nigerian constitution.
And I'm saying that, are you optimistic?
Whoever, wait, sir. Hello, sir.
You're a member of the
Whoever the constitution favored among the three contestants, you understand? Let the judges let them interpret it.
And if it's at the end of the day favors Tinubu,
they still have 60 days. They will go to the Supreme Court.
So you're not partisan here. Right?
I'm not partisan here. I'm not partisan.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
I'm not partisan.
Now, I know you're a member of PDP.
I'm a member of PDP, but I know that if they do it through the constitutional way, the right way they should do it. I know the so-called Emiloko cannot be there.
That's what I'm trying to ask you. Yeah.
We understand.
It will not be there.
But do you support that P2B is the actually
Excuse me.
I don't know why this man. I don't know why this man will just come from nowhere to come and.
Hello, MC Gama. When it gets to your turn, you speak. All right, thank you so much, Felix.
I don't know why this MC Gama, his stomach is coming down.
Yeah, let me just say something, please.
Your stomach is coming
I just want to say a little, chip in something here.
Okay.
My name is MC Grammar, please. I don't need any introduction. I want to say this to everybody, all my viewers, you are in London, you are anywhere, you are Nigerians in diaspora, anywhere you are watching me from. I just want to use the opportunity to say good morning to everybody. And I'm the one everybody refers to as the only man that knows how to say the truth in Nigeria, because I am the only man. Yeah, you were asking a question, what do I expect from the tribunal today? Let me tell you the truth. I'm celebrating already. I don't want to know about the other party. I am celebrating the victory already for P2B. That's the truth. That is me for you. I'm celebrating because I already know where the judgment is going to go to. I already know how they structure the judgment. Number one thing is that it's either there's going to be a rerun election or they declare P2B the winner of that presidential election. And that's what I saw. You know why? Because if the rerun election is going to be there, I think Tinubu is going to be excluded because he forged his results. We all know that he's not a graduate. Even myself, I know that he's not a graduate. When you look at his face, I don't want to call him names, but just because I'm respecting him, I would have called him one name. But let me give it that respect anyway. So if not for that, I mean, what else? What do you expect from Tinubu? So what I'm trying to say is that someone like me, I'm already celebrating because I know very well that this guy is going to lose the tribunal. I don't care. Are you aware that they gave the tribunal bribe? Tinubu gave them bribe.
I don't know.
Okay, you are aware. No, I'm aware. You gave them, but they rejected it.
How sure are you?
No, I'm too sure. Now, listen, I have an informant. No, I have evidence. I have everything. I can give you the on my phone. I can give you the evidence. The guy that even captured videoed it on my phone. That's the truth. I'm telling you. No, this one is this one. Sometimes in Nigeria, I don't want to escalate it to the internet.
Your own opinion.
I don't want to escalate it to the internet. If I want to do, let me tell you. Let me tell you, if I want to escalate it on internet, I would have done that, but I don't want to put a shame on Tinubu. That's why I'm holding it back. But I'm telling you something. He tried to bribe them that they refused.
You said he tried to bribe,
but they refused.
But before you said he bribed them. And now you're saying he tried to bribe.
He tried to bribe. They refused. That's the truth. The first time Nigerian judges are coming out to work like judges. That's the truth. And you are going to see the announcement
they will stand on the ground and declare P2B winner. Or if they don't declare P2B winner, then there's going to be a real election. But I tell you something, for Tinubu to get here, the Tinubu already is shaking. The other day I was watching on television, national television, dude, I was seeing Tinubu's pampers was shaking. Oh, how did I know it was wearing pampers? I saw it because I'm a spiritual man. No, I'm a spiritual man. That's why I'm telling you. Spiritual man can look at you and know how the pampers was even shaking while he was standing. I told you I'm a spiritual man. I use spiritual eye to know. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's comedy. Like,
no, it's not comedy. That's why they call me MC Grammar. Everybody.
You are cracking joke.
It's not joke. I mean, that's why people call me.
Right?
The reality. I saw with the spiritual eye, even his pampers was shaking. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know why in Nigeria, when you tell people the truth, they will tell you are joking, you are joking. But brother, I'm not joking. You understand? You remember yesterday, just like yesterday when they said they are going to give us palliative, Nigeria said they are joking. Government is joking. What is happening today? Can you joke more? What is the reality? That's the truth. That's what I'm telling you. Because you cannot see it, I'm the only one seeing it. Haven't you seen magician pass on magic? Doesn't it look surprising to you?
Already you're celebrating Obi. If at the end of the day the reverse is the case,
see, let me
how will you feel?
If at the end of the day reverse is the case, tomorrow I'm leading protests on the streets.
Only you.
No, also only me. I have my guys I've discussed with. We are leading protest. We don't agree. We are going to shut down this Lagos. See, don't beg me. See, let me tell you, don't beg me. See, let me tell you. No, it's not funny person. Don't beg me. You know why? Because I used to tell people that I don't care who you are. See, Peter Obi is all related to me. It has not given me anything. But I think, yes, Peter Obi is stingy. We need a stingy man to rule this country. That's the truth. That's the truth. Peter Obi is a stingy man, but I'm not saying it because I am Obi supporter. He's stingy. But we need a stingy man to rule this country. You understand? When you see people like this that is wearing glass, you know they are criminals. That's why people like Tinubu, their brother, they are just embezzling Nigerian money. So what I want to say is that today, no, let me finish. What I want to say is that from today, as I'm talking to you, Nigerians, we are going to liberate ourselves. It's high time we tell our leaders, enough is enough. Let me tell you something. I pray that all this coup that is happening everywhere will come to Nigeria. It's just that Nigerian soldiers are lazy. They cannot do it. That's the problem. But will not allow them. But anyway, there's no problem. I remain yours and only MC Grammar. Thank you very much. And I want to say something again. Okay. Come here. Okay, come and stay. Interview this guy. Come see your head. Carry come here.
They come.
What's happening?
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Fine. It's a bright morning.
Sunny morning in the city of Lagos.
Sunny morning and a day of judgment.
Yes, it is.
Atiku, Obi, and Tinubu no fit today. What do you have to say?
Thank you. It is before the tribunal to make judgments today. We all expect not just judgment but justice. We all expect them to be fair. We expect them to be truthful. We expect them to consider the evidences that have been placed before them. We expect them to be just. We don't expect any form of intimidation. We don't expect any form of in summary, we expect fairness in whatever comes out of the tribunal today. All Nigerians are waiting with bated breath. I think it's a good day to be in Nigeria.
It's a good day to be in Nigeria. I know you have your own candidate as well. What are you expecting? You see the pendulum swinging to the side of your candidate?
I'm also aware that Michael Adekunle doesn't know my candidate. So I don't know what is swinging toward. But the truth is also that I am for justice. Whichever way it goes, it must be our nation first. Nobody should burn down this nation because of anything. Nobody should lose his or her life because of this judgment. And I think that is what I expect security agencies to ensure, that whichever way it goes, law and order is enforced. I expect, as I said earlier, I expect the judiciary not just to give justice, but that justice must be seen to have been given.
No, you are different from someone else. You are different from another person. Someone just said that if Obi is not declared the winner today, we will need a protest. What can you say about that? And how do you see that?
Well, I don't speak for anyone.
Because you are talking about the interest of the nation first. But some persons are not saying that way.
You know, when judgment is given, it will be favorable to some and it will not to other people. So every other person that are not favored in the judgment are expected to pursue it up to the Supreme Court. Don't forget, there is still room. This is not the final habitat. There is still room to pursue this case up to the Supreme Court level. And I think that is what every reasonable person should do if the judgment is not favorable. Pursue it to the last habitat and drop it there.
All right. Already we have tension everywhere, anxiety, and we have security men present everywhere to make sure that peace goes on in the country.
Yeah.
Now, what do you expect the security agents to do at this point in time, where we have tension?
I expect the security agencies to first respect the rights of Nigerians. No Nigerian is expected to be brutalized as a result of overzealousness of security agencies. People have rights to assemble and discuss their country. People have rights to even to protest if they feel otherwise. All we are expecting is that such protests should be peaceful, and the security agencies are meant to ensure that such protests are peaceful. That is their job. Their job is not to stop people from going about their duties. Their job is not to intimidate people, but to ensure that there is peace and order in the land.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Many thanks
for coming on board. All right, we await the tribunal judgment.
Yes.
Lucky.
How are you? How you doing?
Edo no be Lagos.
Edo can never be.
Yeah, can I pause you? A bit.
Okay.
Let me quickly greet our viewers across the globe. And that's what I should have done in the first place, but the program is still on. I can do it now.
It's very hot.
All right, Gladys Oyaba, good morning to everyone. And we're saying good morning to you. Can you greet Gladys?
Good morning, my brother Gladys. Good morning, my sister. God bless you.
Taiwo Dulade, James Cooker, saying good morning to all.
Good morning.
We are saying good morning to you, Taiwo Dulade and James Cooker. Abu Africa, we say good morning to you. Rachel Lonta, good morning to you. Asaba, Biafra land, we are saying good morning. Oh, you said Nigeria is finished. Oh, that's your own opinion. I'm just saying good morning to you, Asaba, Biafra land. Okay, Basi Agawa, good morning to you. Hopefully the judgment will be fair to all Nigerians. That's what Agawa said. All right, quickly to Walter Herrera. Good morning to you. We have Kelvin Osayamon. We have James Coker, Blessed One.
Dennis.
We have Jude Obuji and other, viewers watching us right here today. Jarek Lance, we say good morning to you. And Richard Adu, Kayode Egbo, good morning to you all. Jacob Adedeji, Osaze, Yetunde Mayomi,
Osaze,
others, we say good morning to you.
Thank
Thank you so much for joining us. You can also join us on our sister channel, Flip TV Plus.
Brighto.
For juicy content, good content, you can join us on Flip TV Plus. That's the sister channel of Flip TV. Thank you so much. All right. Edo no be Lagos.
Edo can never be. Edo no be Lagos.
Today is
assistant on it. Assistant on it. Assistant. Go back. Go for assistant. Edo no be Lagos. Edo no be Lagos.
That's why you don't come Lagos.
You see. Anyway, Mike, let me just take you a few minutes.
Okay.
My brother wears suit this morning.
Who?
This is cold.
In solidarity with the APC lawyer. Yes.
I don't know whether he's the one I want to judge this case today.
My suit is Ugo Boss. Can you see it?
Anyway, this suit I've not seen.
Water for 10 years. For 10
I've not
years.
seen water for 10 years.
This is
Anyway,
This is Ugo Boss.
Ugo
Boss.
This is
Anyway,
Agege suit.
there's a message. There's a message. Somebody says I should give you. And I said, can I tell you personally? He said, no, put it on air so that he's watching us now.
Okay.
He said, sometimes...
Have I done wrong?
No. Don't worry. We correct everything here now.
Okay.
He said, yes, he like your way, like your listening, like you. Times of asking question, but sometimes when you ask Kule throw question to you, or you throw question to Kule will say, nah, you not ask Kule, do you have fat? Then when the other people or Charles or Rap throw question, you not ask them, did they have fat? So it's good you clear that.
In fact,
But they let them know.
after the judgment, we will sue you. We will sue you.
What did you tell the person?
And I said, okay, what do I do? Will I tell him personal?
Okay.
Or I said, I should put it live so that I will be watching it to see how you are going to correct it. That you should balance it. They say you should balance it.
So have I not been balancing it?
For me, you have been balancing it. But for him, seeing it, they said they are watching us live. So
if he is feeling that I'm not balancing it, we have thousands that feel that it's balanced enough. I've known you before. I know Abi, yes, since 2018 or so. So I don't have a friend. Let me say something. I am for everybody. I am for nobody. Nobody is my friend. Anybody is my, what do you call it? I have no friend, I have no enemy. Let me put it that way. I don't take sides. Are you getting me now? And you don't expect me to be perfect. That is it. No perfect human being. Are you getting me now? And I am not the most informed. Neither am I the most educated person on the platform. Are you getting me now? So you don't expect the best. I'm only trying my best.
Mike, let me help you.
And I'm leaving the rest to God.
You are the one throwing in the stone.
I can't count number of times. I can't count number of times I've attacked Kule on the platform.
Okay. Good. You are saying this.
Even behind.
They won't see that.
So I don't.
Let me help you. Let's just 1 minute. Viewer. We are one year. I'm coming, viewer. We are one year.
I don't know if you remember when the issue of IPOB was very hot.
Yes.
But why didn't I send people away?
Maybe was not on the line.
You know that this wasn't an Igbo person, Igbo man. Wait, before you move further, why didn't I send Igbos away? No, did I send Igbos away? No. Even Nnamdi Kanu said it himself.
Yes.
He said if you want to watch any channel in Nigeria, make sure you go to Flip TV, watch Flip TV.
Yes.
So I'm not that kind of person.
So yeah, he has cleared himself, and for me, we are one here. Despite the argument, anger, we still come back together. Otherwise, with the anger, argument is a kind of things that we love, and you are watching us. Please, we don't quarrel. We love ourselves, and now he has cleared on the air. Everybody's watching. I believe the comment is still going to. You are going to see more comment. Anyway, Mike, let's go on.
It's not even easy throwing questions to different persons. 15, 10, 20 people every day. It is not easy.
All right. Thank God for your understanding.
Thank you. That is your opinion. And I love you. I love you for that. And I love that. All right. I don't know if Lagos today.
I don't can never be. I don't know be Lagos. I don't know be Lagos. I said
Lagos because you are not casting.
You see, let me. Those that don't understand the meaning of it, I don't know Lagos. That's under politics. Under politics, as I said right from the one. When they come for politics, when we say this is person we want to vote for, that is the person. But other area, but I am thinking anywhere you take it over, but I say I don't know for politics, we are strong. When we say yes is yes, no is no. That is it. Let's go ahead.
Now I'm talking about the D-Day.
The D-Day. Yes, the D-Day.
The day of judgment. A day Nigerians have been anticipating. Lucky. I know you're anticipating. You've been anticipating.
Yes.
Today is here. What's your take on today? Who are you expecting to come victorious? Who do you want tribunal, or who do you see tribunal declaring the winner of the 2023 election?
Thank you very much, my brother. As I was just standing here now, somebody just called me, a pastor. He said he saw me for Philip TV, died live yesterday, saying that the judiciary are taking bribe. I said, sir, have taken bribe. We have seen the picture. The judgment is done already. They already, if you check most of the paper, they already congratulating Tinubu. The meaning of that we are going to have it today. 3-2 after 5 judges. 3-2. I don't see where this election will be turned upside down. I don't see. They will still give judgment today. You call me. They will say technicality, one technicality. This is Nigeria for you. The technicality will defeat everybody. Nigeria are tired. I don't understand. We are all tired. We don't know. We don't know what to do. Now, if this election will be annoying today, you see jubilation the whole Nigeria. If the election they still give it to Tinubu, Nigeria will be sad. But I'm telling you, they won't turn this election. Go and write it down. Because those judges, they are Nigerians. They are not from Ghana. You know, they are Nigerians now. I don't know. They are Nigerians. I don't know. He has bought all of them. He has bought all of them. I know what this man can do. He has bought all of them. Let me tell you, if we can buy INEC chairman, no, is it judges? How much? Yes, 10 billion. It's done. $10 billion, not even naira.
You know the worst part is that I'm just asking you guys questions. I don't even have my candidates. No, I don't have. No, I know. I don't. Obi wasn't my candidate in the 2023 election. Tinubu was not my candidate. Yes. Atiku was not even my candidate. Yes. But I have my candidates. Yes. I get it now.
Yes.
So I don't know how you feel about the whole process. And I don't know how you want tribunal to go about it. But all we want is what? Good judgment.
See, you can't get good judgment from Nigeria.
From tribunal.
You should know. Except,
and it seems Lucky does not have that confidence.
I've told you that from day one. Nobody has confidence in our judiciary. You know now. Let me tell you something. If we have judgment in our judiciary, Akpabio did not contest election. You know that. They give me judge to go this the president. Akpabio did not contest election. You know, used to know, and won an election. What of Lawan? Lawan did not contest election. The same judge gave it to Lawan. You can see now. What do you expect? If INEC chairman can declare Tinubu overnight, I get to be just about 25%. In Abuja, he did not win 25% in Abuja. No. I want to see how the judgment will go today. I want to see how it will go today. But I'm telling you, with the way the government is, with the way Tinubu is doing, assist, nothing is happening. Already, he has played his game. The game has been played. You're only waiting to celebrate. Check the paper, the nation. You're already telling him congratulations. Tinubu is already celebrating in India. I'm telling the truth. I don't see judge, except that judge come from Mu, that will say, Tinubu, you don't win that election. Go for a run. Let me tell you, Mike, I can bet with you. With my phone. Hold this phone. Hold this phone. I'll give you the phone.
Give me your phone.
I can bet with you. I can take the phone. Hold it. This election will not turn today. Hold the phone. If this election turn, then you know what to do. Hold this phone.
Can you break it down?
I said, hold this phone.
Break it down for me.
They will not turn this election. Because they have collected bribe. They have to work for it. I am telling you, if INEC can collect bribe, and the election was not transmitted, and he telling you technicality, say he did the judge, and let me give you an example. When the judge started, they asked the press to go out. They said they are not going to televise it, but they all want to see how I voted, how you voted. Now, after Mago Abracadabra, now they are not telling you what to televise it to announce the result. What do you think about that? Do you think these 5 judges will sit? They will tell you, Nigeria is already in mess. Nigeria is already in trouble. We don't want anything that will happen. Just like the way INEC conduct election. INEC man now, the man is resting the home. Nobody is talking to him.
Don't you think tribunal can take you by surprise?
So, not this Nigeria. It should be Ghana or Togo or America. Not Nigeria. I don't see the judges. Are they from Mu? No, they're not from Mu.
Have your phone.
If No, really. Hold it. I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
Election will not turn today. They will tell you one technicality, one technicality. I'm telling the truth. Don't forget all the army, all the people, National Assembly, everybody. They have everything. They are loaded with pockets.
Okay, let's wait for the outcome.
Tinubu can spend trillion to make sure that election go on. I'm telling you the truth. You should know. So what I'm saying, Nigeria judiciary 0.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Mr. Michael.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
I know. Good morning, Mr. Dennis, Mr. Taiwo, Ameti. I greet. Good morning, everybody. Dennis, take it.
All right, we have police blocking the entrance to Court of Appeal. One politicians against violence. Already we have some Nigerians saying that if their preferred candidates is not declared the winner, they will go on the streets to protest. Are you one of them?
Good morning once again, Mr. Michael. Today, according to most of the people, they say this is the D-Day. But the D-Day, everything about the judgment has been taken care of for some times now. This is just formalities. Remember, one of the judges experienced and found out that there's going to be a foul play in this conduct of this final judgment, and he resigned. He suspended himself immediately from the judgment. Whether you like it or not, you are not expecting anybody to come from the moon to tell you that the President of Nigeria, Ahmed Bola Asiwaju Tinubu, will not be declared a winner of this election today. That person will never come from anywhere. The president will still be the president of Nigeria. If not, whether you like it or not, there is a case in Nigeria, and that you are the plaintiff, you are the one that is supposed to appear in court, and you travel abroad. Just what are the pictures? He is in India now, and today is a judgment day, and it's one of the most important days in his own life as a politician. But he's out of the country. See, my brother, let's not continue to be fooling ourselves here. We are fooling ourselves as Nigerians here. Let's forget about whatever that is coming out, whatever that they are saying. The judgment and the announcement within themselves has been taken care of. So you are not expecting anybody to come from anywhere to start telling you that this young man will not be declared winner today.
Who is the young man?
Yeah, he's not a young man. He's not a young man.
No, I don't know who you are talking
See,
about.
okay, you don't know who I'm talking about. You should have known because he's on here. See, the young man.
I'm a young man.
Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu will still be declared the winner of this election.
Wow, you're optimistic.
My brother, you are not expecting. They are the ones in authority, my brother. You are not expecting anybody to come from the moon to tell you.
Talking about the judiciary.
Forget about. I don't have confidence about the Nigerian judiciary, young man. I don't. There's no confidence on that. I don't have confidence in Nigerian judiciary. What are you saying? Okay, you said there's going to be a telecast, and you only mentioned they said only press and the people who have anything to do, any business to do with the court has the right to go there. My brother, if these things are not done, if these things are done feasibly in such a way that it will favor everybody, do it in the light of Nigerians. So you should not be expecting the judge. I don't have confidence in Nigerian judiciary, even if, okay, Mary, what was her name? Mary Ordini, was she not among the justices in Nigeria? We happen to be from the same place. I know her very, very well from Mumbise. From Mumbise, I know her very well. I know she's not part of it. I know an information came now that she even traveled out of the country. These are people, betrayers, people, let me tell you, I am not even expecting anything good to come out of these Nigerian judges because I don't have much confidence on them. Are you getting me?
All eyes on the judiciary, right?
Even if, all eyes on the judiciary. But I will always tell them, do things in such a way that tomorrow posterity will live to remember you for good.
All right, thank you so much. That's a very good.